Hello guys, and welcome to my first Max Fast episode. I'm not sure what to call it yet, something like that. Um, I'm probably just gonna jump right into it because a lot happens in this episode, so I'll try to stay up with what I'm doing. I kind of jump around a lot because with the quest, it's like that's kind of what you have to do. If you look right now, I'm trading over a bunch of stuff just so everything is a lot easier. I think I do 2 inventories, and you can just kind of see really fast what I trade over. Stuff for skills, stuff for quests. Like, yeah, basically it's just gonna make it a lot easier. So first thing I do, basically, I think I start a couple quests, and then like I don't end up finishing them because like to do it the most timely way, it'd be better to just start them and then I come back to them later and just you'll see. So I start rune mysteries right here, and then oh yeah, I messed up and I forgot something. Stamina potions, and then I do sheep shear all in one go, and then Restless Ghost basically, and I start that, and then you'll see I get onto other things, and I'm trying to fletch while I do all these quests just for some extra levels. So basically, I'll just let you guys watch what I'm doing. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can just, if you pay attention, then you'll understand why I do certain things. You might think that I'm doing things slower, I could be doing them faster, but there's usually a reason behind them. I did mess up a couple times here and there, and I forgot how to do certain parts of quests, like Ernst the Chicken, where you get the oil can. I could not remember, so you'll see me pull up old trusty Rune HQ a couple times, and I use that. But yeah, I'll just let you guys watch and kind of talk about what my goals are here. So all of this gameplay that you see right now is done within 2 hours of making the account. So I really just I wrote down what I wanted to do, and I traded everything over. I took like a half an hour on my main account, and I was like, okay, I need this, or whatever. Like, what's gonna make it the fastest? I didn't want to trade over like 100 things, so I was like, I'll just cut it to 2 inventories, and that's basically like. Other than that, you can just use a ring of wealth, and if you really need something, it takes like 10 seconds. So yeah, basically I did that on my main, and all I had was like 3 mil, so I was like, okay, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this because I really like starting new accounts, and I've never had a maxed account before, a max cape account, and I was like, okay, I'd rather start from scratch and have a goal because I hate just skilling and just doing stuff on my main account because I have so many days logged on the account, and just most of them were just like nothing, like bake standing or like high risk PKing, and then like I lost all my money, so I have nothing to show for it. And so basically what I'm trying to do here obviously is I set myself a goal of trying to max as fast as possible, and so I was thinking of ways that I could possibly do that. Here I loaded up through an HQ, but this is what I came up with basically, like what you're watching right now. The beginning, like this video, this first episode is going to be a lot more confusing kind of than the rest of the episodes are going to be, because you know how that grind is when you very first start an account. It's like it's a lot more difficult than further in account. Like once you get barrels gloves and or a quest cape, like then it's just grinding out the skills. But right now it's like how efficiently, trying to think of what the most efficient way to get quest points, and the order in which to do the quest, because I am like level 1 everything basically except for fletching. And yeah, so I'm kind of on a budget, but I mean, once we get, it's not going to cost me much to basically get barrels gloves. So I have enough money for that on my main. I can just transfer some over if I do need any more, but I basically have, like you saw, I traded over 4,000 wines and some food and like a bunch of stuff. Later in this episode, I get 43 prayer, and that takes me like 10 minutes literally. And so, yeah, basically I'm pretty set up for Barrow's Gloves already. I have to grind out all the quests and all the skills. That's my first goal, just to get it out of the way. You can see here this mugger just hosed my whole life, and while I'm trying to talk to Aubrey or whatever the hell his name is, um, you'll see here I'll point this out. I bought a house, and this actually like worked out really well in the future because I go down here and I do the stupid level 9 Slayer, level 9 Hunter research thing. I just skipped through that, so you guys didn't have to watch it because it's AIDS enough doing it. Why would you want to watch it? And it actually came in handy because when I was going to do the Knight's Sword, I could like teleport right over there to whatever the fuck it's called, like Remington or whatever. And I was like right by the dwarf fucker. I don't even know his name. But right now I'm getting level 3 magic. You're probably wondering why I'm splashing. Getting level 3 magic, so then I can go splash on this the Zamorak monk or what the hell ever right over here in the castle to get 13. So then I got fire blast or fire strike. So then I can do all the quests. You can practically do like so many quests with fire strike, especially once you have 43 prayer. Like I could do monkey madness and everything, but I don't do that this episode. Um, so basically I'm just starting so many quests, and every time I hit a city where I need to continue the quest or anything, I just keep it going. So right here, I was like right by Priest and Pearl. I started Priest and Pearl, and then I did started Romeo and Juliet, and I just finished Romeo and Juliet off because it's right here. And then after that, you'll see what I do. But I kind of messed up a couple places. Like if you really wanted to, you would probably be able to do things a little bit more efficient, but I don't really think that you could. I mean, I left some room for improvement, but I would like to see somebody else do it better, to be honest, because that would be fun. I can turn video responses on, and if anybody wants to do it, that would just be awesome. I would like to see somebody, because I kind of just like, I didn't watch any videos or anything. I just did this like first go, and this is what I came up with. I wrote down, like I said, what I wanted to do and what I bought from my main and everything, and this is what I came up with. So if you guys want to try it yourself, I'll uh, I'll I'll give you guys a shout out if I even get any views on this. I'll give you guys a shout out, and especially if you beat me, I'd like to see it. So basically, I'll show my progress once I hit probably like 10 hours in game. So we can do that like first 10 hours. You see right there, I failed so hard because I thought it was 4 clay and it's 6 clay, 4 copper. Fuck my life. 2 iron. Fuck my life. But here's like the literal, other than Dorak's quest, the fastest quest in the whole fucking game. Just mash the spacebar. Um, so I was trying to get through this and get a couple of fucking quest points done. I messed up here and there, like I said, but other than that, really, you can see my bank right there. It's looking pretty good. Like I have a bunch of levels banked. I just have to grind them out, but I really want to get a lot of quest points before I start because otherwise, like, quests are basically free levels at this point, and I basically want to bang all those out while I mean, it's simple enough. If you have Fire Strike and Overheads, like, you can basically get Barrel's Gloves. um, so you'll see, like, I'm doing all these quests, and then towards the end of the video, you will see that I start doing agility, and that's basically where I leave off is doing agility, and that's I stopped because I need 25 agility to do the other requirement for Monkey Madness, the Grand Tree, and I figured while I'm doing agility, I might as well get like 60 agility and get full graceful because like I'm gonna need it at some point anyways, and there's not really any quests other than like the Grand Tree that gives me a bunch of agility XP, and so like it's kind of worthless. You see there I did the Restless Ghost real fast, and then I tallied in, and I finished Vampire Slayer, and then I banged this quest out really fast. I wish I would have recorded my times for each single quest because I don't know, I did them really fast, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll track my progress once I hit like 10 hours in game and 24 hours in game, and then I'll go to Hans and obviously show my total level and my quest points and everything. And if you guys can beat that, I'd like to see. I know you guys are probably going to be in the comments like, you could have done this faster, you could have done this faster, but um, I know. I kept messing up, honestly. Like I'd miss little things here and there, and while I was doing it, I was like, "Oh man, I could have done that faster." But if you have any suggestions for basically what to do in the future, then I would like to hear those because like I'm kind of at a standstill. Like I have some things that I know that I want to do some quests, but after 60 agility, I'm kind of like stuck because I'm gonna be doing basically I'll get Monkey Madness done and then like Sea Slug and some other fishing contests, easy ones like for Recipe for Disaster. But other than that, I don't know what order I want to do them in. So if you guys have any suggestions on the fastest way to do things, then I'll definitely take some suggestions and get those done because, like I said, after 60 agility and a couple quests, I'm gonna have to do some thinking about how I want to do things. So here you can see I'm getting like 43 prayer in like 5 minutes. I think I sped up this. Yeah, I cut the clip even, and there's 43 prayer like right here. After that is basically when I did one more quest, and then I went and did agility. So, I know there's a lot to keep track of in this video. You guys might have to like watch it back if you really care that much because like I jumped around so much, but it was literally the most efficient way that I could think of doing things because like you'd start one like 3 quests at a time and then like go finish them later and uh, you know you guys can watch it back and hopefully understand. If you have any questions on the way that I did things, then feel free to ask, and I'll definitely be watching the comments. And other than that, you can watch this last little bit of me finishing up 43 prayer and this quest, and then I start agility. And next episode should be me for it'll start off on me finishing off 60 agility or whatever it takes to get full graceful basically, and then I'm gonna keep questing, and then after the questing it'll be a lot more simple because currently it's kind of hard to watch and I had to speed up. Basically I didn't want to leave anything out because it was just like so many things were being accomplished early game. It's like you can't really leave anything out. If I left out even an hour of me playing, then that's like 4 quests being done, and it'd just be a big question mark because you'd be like, okay, what happened? But so this episode and next episode will probably be like that. But after that, it'll be a lot more simple. Like, here's some levels, here's my goals, and you know, this is what I want to do and stuff. And I'll be able to show like me grinding out Slayer and grinding out other skills and all that, but right now, basically grinding out barrels, gloves, some agility levels, and maybe I'll do some skilling. Maybe I guarantee I'll get bored of questing because I just hate questing. I'll probably maybe I'll do some winter tot or something. Get 50 fire making to do some winter tot or something that's not gonna draw me back for how fast I max. So if you guys have any suggestions, like I said, just let me know below, and I'll leave you guys off with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next episode. Thank you.